Hello and welcome back to Code and Create with Amit. In today's video, we will dive into a fundamental concept in React called conditional rendering. Understanding how to conditionally render elements in React is a key to create dynamic and interactive user interfaces. Whether you are a beginner or looking to brush up your React skills, this video has got you covered. So let's get started. First thing is, what is conditional rendering? In React, conditional rendering refers to the ability to render different UI component or elements based on certain conditions. This is similar to conditionally displaying elements using if statement in JavaScript. What is the use cases? Displaying a login or logout button, showing a loader while fetching data, or rendering different layout for mobile or desktop use. So let me give you a basic example. I will not keep this video a bit long because it is a small topic. Let's create a new component here with the something like login.js. So don't get confused if I do something which is not already covered. So let's say import React from React. Now function login. Here we will return something, but for now let's have a state here which can be like, we covered it already, so you must understand what I am doing right now. So here let's say is login. We will just manage a true or false. Based on that we will render customly. Set is login. I prefer camel case method names. Use state. Now it must say false. Here we will be doing something like let's have a fragment first. Inside that let's create a HTML form to say login, where for example you guys have, okay, let's keep it something bigger, h1. We will say here username, input field. I will not make it fully functional, otherwise the video will get too much long. Let me keep it simple to describe just the topic what we are trying to cover. Label as password. No, okay, yeah, I'm wrong. Input type password and placeholder like password also. Here it is camel case, so let's keep it identical to the label. Okay, here we will create a button which will just say login, and we can add an event here. Sorry, so yeah, I'm back. Let's have a event here which is on click. What we will do on click, we will hit a method which is login. We are not passing anything because it is not related to login. The video is not related to login method, but we are setting it true. So it's login. On click, let's see how it is doing in UI. Let's export it from here. Export default login. Okay, let's import it. I'm doing quickly because I don't want to make the video long and get off the topic. So import login from these things we have done many times, so I think you are much familiar with them now. Done with importing. Let's call it here. That's it. Save, get back to browser, username, password and login. Okay, let's add line breaks here. We are not designing it, but we will try to make it a bit understandable. So let's see now. Username field the password, so I can type something, anything here. The password will be a password field. As soon as I press the login button, it will mark my state as true. So now what we are going to do with this state, we can do something like here, is login true, then display the message. What message you would like to say? It can say like welcome. Okay, we can do one more thing, like here on change we can set the username, like set username. We will display it also. So set username, so it will be much understandable for you. Here e shorthand for event, e dot target dot value. Now there I can define a new state, constant username, set username. Let's keep it empty for now. Use use state. It's an empty string. At the initial we are setting the value at here. You can just read it and copy and display it here. If I'm not wrong, we have covered these things already, so you will be aware, like you are aware now. Let's remove this from here, keep it here and just add operator. So if we are login, it will display a heading with login, else the login form. Let's keep it more understandable. Okay, let me align. Yeah, I can understand. So here you are, everything should be properly formatted. We can do one more thing here. We can add a fragment here also, and which will, there we can have a logout button. So the button may be like this way. The same button you can keep to logout. You can just set it false, so it becomes like no more logged in, or we can set it as logout. I hope you get my point. BR is nothing, it is just a HTML tag to break your line, to send the next element into new line, nothing else. I saved it. Okay, I saved it. As soon as I click this button, okay, it will change the UI because we are doing dynamic rendering. 1 2 3, let's click. Welcome, logout. Why name is not appearing? Because we have not entered anything, like Amit. I click login, you see welcome Amit, logout, login, logout, login. This is all about the conditional rendering. There is multiple ways of doing this, like if is login, then you can also I can show you one more example, like is login. If it is true, only if it is true, we will render this UI which says I am rendered by end operator. Okay, I save it. Is it appearing now? No, but as soon as I click login, it says I am rendering by end operator. So this is a way of conditional rendering. This is also a way of conditional rendering. You can use, this is example of terminatory operator, this two question mark and this colon. You can use if statement, you can use switch, and you can also do this whole thing inside a arrow method. How? Let me show you. Like define a method which will say something like render login UI. Here you can just pass is user login. You will pass it and it will render the UI. How? Just copy this whole code. I cut it, paste it here. We are inside a method. what it will do, we will have to use a return block which will return something based on the code logic. So let's keep it in single line. It is not too much which needs to be going multiple lines. Okay, now you see, this is the two things you need to understand while using ternary operator. If it's true, it will render. If it's false, this is going to render. So now it's done. Just use this method where you were doing. So I can remove this because it's not something needs to take too much of time. But just keep in mind, there is an end operator, which is when the variable is true, it can render directly. So here you can directly just call your method with passing this login. I just save it. Okay, I opened another window. Yeah, just get back here, reload it. Fields are here. I click login button, it renders. Logout out, nothing appearing here after welcome because we have not entered anything here, or it should be something change. Okay, welcome new developer, login, it's here, login, logout. You see, previously the code was here inside the return block, but now you can see we have moved everything to the function body where we are doing this same thing. You can do conditional rendering everywhere, inside a return block, inside render block, or inside a function. It can be normal function or arrow function, doesn't matter, but the logic will work in any way. So I think that's all about this video. So okay, I think that's it for today. The video was on conditional rendering in React. We explored several techniques to conditional rendering components using if statement, ternary operator, and an operator. You can also use switch, that will also work. Switch is in JavaScript. If I have not covered in my playlist, I will see, we will also cover it there. I hope this video helps you better understand how to make your React application more dynamic. If you enjoy this video, please like, subscribe, and click the notification bell icon so you never miss an update. See you in the next video. Thank you.